Hare Krishna, welcome. This time I'm going to be reading Chaitanya Charitamrita, Anchalila chapter 20, the last chapter, the Shikshastaka prayers of Lord Chaitanya. Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desa Tarane Vanchakalpa Chubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. The following summary of the 20th chapter is given by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Amrita Pravaha Bhashya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passed his nights tasting the meaning of the Shikshashtaka prayers in the company of Srup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Roy. Sometimes he recited verses from Jayadev Goswami's Gita Govinda, from Srimad Bhagavatam and Sri Ramananda Roy's Jagannath Vallabha Nataka, or from Sri Bilvamangal Thakur's Krishna Karnamrita. In this way he became absorbed in ecstatic emotions. For the 12 years Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lived at Jagannath Puri, he relished the taste of reciting such transcendental verses. Although the Lord was present in his mortal world for 48 years, after hinting about the Lord's disappearance, the author of the Chaitanya Charitamrita gives a short description of the entire Anchalila and then ends the book. So we'll see. I think I'll read the Bengali also on this because Prabhupada gave it to us. Premod Bhavita Harsharasyod Vegadanyanti Misritan Lapitam Gaurachandrasya Bhagya Vadvir Nishevayate. Only the most fortunate will relish the mad words of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which mixed with jubilation, envy, agitation, submissiveness, and grief, all produced by ecstatic loving emotions. Jaya Jaya Gaura Chandra Jaya Nichananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. All glories to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Lord Nityananda, all glories to Advaita Chandra, and all glories to all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Ematta Mahaprabhu Vaishe Nila Chale Rajani Divase Krishna Virahe Vivale. While Chaitanya Mahaprabhu thus resided at Jagannath Puri, Nilachala, he was continuously overwhelmed night and day by separation from Krishna. Sarup Ramananda Duijana Sane Ratri Dine Rasa Gite Shloka Asvadane. Day and night he tasted transcendental blissful songs and verses with two associates, namely Srup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Roy. Nana Baba Ute Prabhuda Harsha Shoka Rosha Dainyod Vega Arti Utkanta Santosha. He relished the symptoms of various transcendental emotions such as jubilation, lamentation, anger, humility, anxiety, grief, eagerness, and satisfaction. Se bhave nija sloka pariya slokera arta asvadaye dui bandhu laya. He would recite his own verses, expressing their meanings and emotions, and thus enjoy tasting them with these two friends. Kona dine kona bhave shloka patan se shloka ashvadite ratri jagarana. Sometimes the Lord would be absorbed in a particular emotion and would stay awake all night reciting related verses and relishing their taste. Harshe Prabhu Kahena Shuna Swarup Rama Roy Nama Sankirtana Kalo Parama Upaya. In great jubilation, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "My dear Sarup Damodar and Ramananda Roy, know from me that chanting the holy names is the most feasible means of salvation in this age of Kali. Sankirtana Jagye Kalu Krishna Aradhana Seta Sumeda Paya Krishna Racharana." In this age of Kali, the process of worshipping Krishna is to perform sacrifice by chanting the holy name of the Lord. One who does so is certainly very intelligent, and he attains shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna. Krishna Varnam Twisha Krishna Sangopangasta Parshadam Yagyai Sankirtana Prayar Yajantihi Sumedasaha. In the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the name of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. Purport. This verse is spoken by Saint Karabhajana in Srimad Bhagavatam 11.5.32. For further information, see the Adi Lila chapter 3, text 52. Nama Sankirtana Haite Sarva Narta Nash Sarva Shubhodaya Krishna Premara Ulas. Simply by chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna, one can be freed from all undesirable habits. This is the means of awakening the good fortune and initiating the flow of waves of love of Krishna. Cheto Darpanam Arjanam Bhavamahadavagani Nirvapanam Shaira Kaira Vichandika Vitaranam Vijavadu Jivanam Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam Pratipadam Purnamrita Svaranam Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. Let there be all victory for the chanting of the holy name of Lord Krishna, which can cleanse the mirror of the heart and stop the miseries of the blazing fire of material existence. That chanting is the waxing moon that spreads the white lotus of good fortune for all living entities. It is the life and soul of all education. The chanting of the holy name of Krishna expands the blissful ocean of transcendental life. It gives a cooling effect to everyone and enables one to taste the full nectar at every step. Purport. This is the first verse of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Shishastak. The other 7 are found in text 16, 21, 29, 32, 36, 39, and 47. Sankirtana Haite Papa Samsara Nasham Chitta Shuddhi Sarva Bhakti Sadhana Udgama. By performing congregational chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra, one can destroy the sinful condition of material existence, purify the unclean heart, and awaken all varieties of devotional service. Krishna Premodgama Premamrita Asvadana Krishna Prapti Sevamrita Samudre Majana. The result of chanting is that one awakens his love for Krishna and tastes transcendental bliss. Ultimately, one attains the association of Krishna and engages in his devotional service as if immersing himself in the great ocean of love. Utila Vishada Dainya Pade Apana Shloka Yanhara Arta Shuni Sabha Yaya Dukkha Shoka. Lamentation and humility awoke within Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he began reciting another of his own verses. By hearing the meaning of that verse, one can forget all unhappiness and lamentation. Nam Namakari Bahudani Jisarva Shakti Tatrarpita Nimata Smarnena Kalaha Etadasi Tava Kripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaiva Midrishami Hajani Nanurajaha. My Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, in your holy name there is all good fortune for all living entities. And therefore you have many names such as Krishna and Govinda, by which you expand yourself. You have invested all your potencies in these names, and there is no hard and fast rules for remembering them. My dear Lord, although you bestow such mercy upon the fallen conditioned souls, by liberally teaching your holy names, I commit offenses. I am so unfortunate I commit offenses while chanting the holy name. Therefore, I do not achieve attachment for chanting. Can you give me my, not the kurta, but the top piece? Yeah. Aneka lokiravansha aneka prakar kripate kodila aneka namera prachar. Because people vary in their desires, you have distributed various holy names by your mercy. Kaite shute yata tata nama laya kala desha niyama nahi sarva siddhi haya. Regardless of time or place, one who chants the holy name, even while eating or sleeping, attains all perfection. Sarva Shakti Nama Dila Kodila Vibhaga Amara Durdaiva Name Nahi Anuraga. You have invested your full potencies in each individual holy name, but I am so unfortunate I have no attachment for chanting your holy name. Ye Rupe Laile Nama Prema Upajaya Tahara Lakshana Shuna Swarupa Rama Raya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued, O Sarup Damodar Goswami and Ramananda Roy, hear from me the symptoms of how one should chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra to awaken very easily one's dormant love for Krishna. Trinadapi Sanichena Tarodapi Sahishnana Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari. One who thinks himself lower than the grass, who is more tolerant than a tree, and who does not expect personal honor, but is always prepared to give all respect to others, can very easily always chant the holy name of the Lord. Uttama Hana Upanake Mane Trina Dama Dui Prakare Sahishnuta Kare Vriksha Sama. There are symptoms of one who chants the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Although he is very exalted, he thinks himself lower than the grass on the ground, and like a tree, he tolerates everything in two ways. Vrikshayena Katileha Kichuna Bolaya Sukana Maileha Kare Pani Na Magaya. When a tree is cut down, it does not protest, and even when drying up, it does not ask anyone for water. Ye ye magaye tara deha apana dana garma vristi saha anera kodaye rakshana. The tree delivers its fruits, flowers, and whatever else it possesses to anyone and everyone. It tolerates scorching heat and torrents of rain, and yet it gives shelter to others. Uttama hana vaishnava habe nira bhimana Jive Samana Divejani Krishna Adhisthana. Although a Vaishnava is the most exalted person, he is prideless and gives all respect to everyone, knowing everyone to be the resting place of Krishna. Emattahana Ye Krishna Namalaya Shri Krishna Charana Tanra Prema Upajaya. If one chants the holy name of Krishna in this manner, he will certainly awaken his dormant love for Krishna's lotus feet. Kohite Kohite Prabhuda Dainya Balila Shuddha Bhakti Krishna Tani Magite Lagila. As Lord Chaitanya spoke in this way, his humility increased. He began praying to Krishna that he could discharge pure devotional service. Premara Swabhava Yahan Premara Sambandha Se Mane Krishna Mora Nahe Prema Ganda. Wherever there is a relationship of love of Godhead, the natural symptom is that the devotee does not think himself a devotee. He always thinks that he is not even a drop of love for Krishna. Nadanam Najanam Sundarim Kavitamba Jagadish Kamaye Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavatat Bhakti Ahoy Taki Twai. O Lord of the universe, I do not desire material wealth, materialistic followers, a beautiful wife, or fruitive activities described in flowery language. All I want, life after life, is unmotivated devotional service to you. Dana Jana Nahi Magon Kabita Sundari Shuddha Bhakti Deha More Krishna Kripa Kori. My dear Lord Krishna, I do not want material wealth from you, nor do I want followers, a beautiful wife, or the results of fruitive activities. I only pray that by your causeless mercy, you give me pure devotional service to you, life after life. Ati Dainya Puna Mage Dasya Bhakta Dana Apanare Kare Samsare Jiva Abhimana. In great humility, considered himself a conditioned soul of the material world, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu expressed his desire to be endowed with service to the Lord. Ainanda Tanuja Kinkaram Patitamam Vishame Babam Buddho Kripaya Tabapada Pankaja Stiti Duli Sadrisham Vijintaya. O my Lord, O Krishna, son of Maharaj Nanda, I am your eternal servant, but because of my own fruitive acts, I have fallen this horrible ocean of nescience. Now please be merciful, causelessly merciful to me. Consider me a particle of dust at your lotus feet. Tomara Nitya Dasa Mui Toma Pasariya Padiyachori Baba Mave Maya Bada Haya. I am your eternal servant, but I forgot your lordship. Now I have fallen in the ocean of nescience and have been conditioned by external energy. Kripa Kari Kara More Pada Duli Saman Tomara Sevaka Koron Tomara Sevana. Be causelessly merciful to me by giving me a place with the particles of your dust at your lotus feet, so that I may engage in the service of your lordship as an eternal servant. Punak Ati Utkanta Dainya Haila Udgama Krishna Tai Mage Prema Nama Sankirtana. Natural humility and eagerness then awoke in Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He prayed to be able to chant the Mahamantra in ecstatic love. Nayanam Galada Shuddhadaya Vadanam Gadgad Rudaya Gira Pulakayar Nichatam Bapukada Tavanama Grahane Bhavishiti. My dear Lord, when will my eyes be beautified by filling with tears that constantly glide down as I chant your holy name? When will my voice falter and all the hairs on my body stand erect in transcendental happiness as I chant your holy name? Prema Dana Vina Vyarta Daridra Jivana Dasa Kori Vetana More Deha Prema Dana. Without love of Godhead, my life is useless. Therefore I pray that you accept me as your servant and give me the salary of ecstatic love of God. Rasantar Aveshe Haila Viyoga Spurana Udvega Vishada Daine Kore Pralapana. Separation from Krishna woke various mellows of distress, lamentation, and humility. Thus Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke like a crazy man. Yugaitam nameshena chakshusha pravishayanam shunyaitam jagatsarvam Govinda virahe name. My Lord Govinda, because of separation from you, I consider even a moment a great millennium. Tears flow from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I see the entire world as void. Udvege divasa nayaya chana haila yuga sama varshara mega praya ashu vadishe nayana. In my agitation, a day never ends. For every moment seems like a millennium. Pouring incessant tears, my eyes are like clouds in the rainy season. Govinda virahe shunya haila tribhuvana tushanale pade yena nayaya jivana. The three worlds have become void because of separation from Govinda. I feel as if I were burning alive in a slow fire. Krishna Udasina Haila Kante Parikshana Saki Saba Kahe Krishna Kara Upekshana. Lord Krishna has become indifferent to me just to test my love, and my friends say better to disregard him. Eteke chinteti radhara nirmala ridaya swabhavika premara swabhava korila udaya. While Srimati Radharani was thinking in this way, characteristics of natural love became manifested because of her pure heart. Irshya utkanta dainya prodi vinaya eta bhava ekatani korila udaya. The ecstatic symptoms of envy, great eagerness, humility, zeal, and supplication all became manifested at once. Eta bhave radhara mana astira haila saki gana age prodi shloka ye padila. In that mood, the mind of Srimati Radharani was agitated. Therefore, she spoke a verse of advanced devotion to her gopi friends. Se bhave prabhu se shloka ucharila shloka ucharite tadrupa apane haila. In the same spirit of ecstasy, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recited that verse, and as soon as he did so, he felt like Srimati Radharani. Aslishiva padaratam panashtumam adarshanam marmahatam karotu va yata tatava vidadatu lampato matprananatastu sevanaparaha. Let Krishna tightly embrace this maidservant who has fallen at his lotus feet, or let him trample me or break my heart by never being visible to me. He is a debauchee after all, and can do whatever he likes, but still no one can other than the worshipful Lord of my heart. Ami Krishna Pada Dasi Tenho Rasa Sukha Rasi Alinga Kore Atma Sata Kibana Deya Darashana Jarena Mora Tanumana Tabu Tenho Mora Prananata. I'm a maidservant at the lotus feet of Krishna. He is the embodiment of transcendental happiness and mellows. If he likes, he can tightly embrace life and make me feel oneness with him. Or by not giving me his audience, he may corrode my mind and body. Nevertheless, it is he who is the Lord of my life. Saki he shunamora manera nischaya kiba anuraga kare kiba dukkha diya mare mora praneshvara Krishna anya naya chari anya. My dear friend, just hear the decision of my mind. Krishna is the Lord of my life in all conditions, whether he shows me affection or kills me by giving me unhappiness. Chari anya nari gana mora vasa tanumana mora sobhagya prakata koriya ta sabara deha pida atma sane kare krida se nari gane deka nina. Sometimes Krishna gives up the company of other gopis and becomes controlled mind-body by me. Thus he manifests my good fortune and gives others distress by performing his loving affairs with me. Kiba teno lampata sata drishta sakapata anya nari gana kare sata more dite mana pida mora age kore krida tabu teno mora prananata. Or, since after all he is very cunning, obstinate debauchee with a propensity to cheat, he takes to the company of other women. He then indulges in loving affairs with them in front of me to give distress to my mind. Nevertheless, he is still the Lord of my life. Nagani apana dukkha sabe vanchi tanra sukha amara tatparya more yadi diya dukkha tanra haila mahasukha. Se dukkha mora sukha varya. I do not mind my personal distress. I only wish for the happiness of Krishna, for his happiness is the goal of my life. However, if he feels great happiness in giving me distress, that distress is the best of my happiness. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati says that a devotee does not care about his own happiness and distress. He is simply interested in seeing that Krishna is happy, and for that purpose he engages in various activities. A pure devotee has no way of sensing happiness except by seeing that Krishna is happy in every respect. If Krishna becomes happy by giving him distress, such a devotee accepts that unhappiness as the greatest of all happiness. Those who are materialistic, however, who are very proud of material wealth and have no spiritual knowledge, like the Prakrita Sahajiyas, regard their own happiness as the aim of life. Some of them aspire to enjoy themselves by sharing the happiness of Krishna. This is the mentality of fruitive workers who want to enjoy sense gratification by making a show of service to Krishna. Na ye narire vanche Krishna tara rupa satrishna tare na pana paya duki mui tara paya padi laya yanra hate dare krida karana tanre karona suki. If Krishna, attracted by the beauty of some other woman, wants to enjoy with her but is unhappy because he cannot get her, I fall down at her feet, catch her hand, and bring her to Krishna to engage her for his happiness. Kanta Krishna Kare Roshat Krishna Paya Santosh Sukha Paya Tadana Bhartsane Yata Yoga Kare Mana Krishna Tare Sukha Pana Chade Mana Alpa Sadane. When a beloved gopi shows the symptoms of anger toward Krishna, Krishna is very satisfied. Indeed, he is extremely pleased when chastised by such a gopi. She shows her pride suitably, and Krishna enjoys that attitude when she gives up her pride with a little endeavor. Se nari jiye kena Krishna marma vyata jane tabu Krishna kare gada rosha nija suke mane kaja paduka hara tara shire vaja Krishnara matra chaye santosh. Why does a woman continue to live who knows that Krishna's heart is unhappy, but who still shows her deep anger toward him? She is interested in her own happiness. I condemn such a woman to be struck on the head with a thunderbolt, for we simply want the happiness of Krishna. Purport. A devotee who is satisfied only with his own sense gratification certainly falls down from the service of Krishna. Being attached by material happiness, he later joins the Prakriti Sahajiyas, who are considered to be non-devotees. Ye gopi mora kare dveshe, Krishnara kare santoshe, Krishna yare kare abhilas, mui tada gare yana, tare sevon dasi haya, tabe mora sukara ulas. If a gopi envious of me satisfies Krishna and Krishna desires her, I shall not hesitate to go to her house and become her maidservant, for then my happiness will be awakened. Kushti viprara ramani pati vrata shiromani pati lagi kaila veshara seva stambila sunyara gati jiaila mritapati tushti kaila mukhya dina deva. The wife of a Brahmin suffering from leprosy manifested herself as the topmost of all chaste women by serving a prostitute to satisfy her husband. She thus stopped the movement of the sun, brought her dead husband back to life, and satisfied the three principal demigods Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Purport. The Aditya Purana, Markandeya Purana, and Padma Purana tell about a Brahmin who was suffering from leprosy, but had a very chaste and faithful wife. He desired to enjoy the company of a prostitute, therefore his wife went to her and became her maidservant, just to draw her attention for his service. When the prostitute agreed to associate with him, the wife brought her leprotic husband. When the leper, the sinful son of a Brahmin, saw the chastity of his wife, he abandoned his sinful intentions. While coming home, however, he touched the body of Markandeya Rishi, who was thus cursed him to die at sunrise. Because of her chastity, the woman was very powerful. Therefore, when she heard about the curse, she vowed to stop the sunrise. Because of her strong determination to serve her husband, the three deities, namely Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara, were very happy, and they gave her the benediction that her husband would be cured and brought back to life. This example is given herein to emphasize that a devotee should engage himself exclusively for the satisfaction of Krishna, without personal motives. That will make his life successful. Krishna Mora Jivana, Krishna Mora Pranadana, Krishna Mora Pranera Parana, Hridaya Upade Daron, Seva Kari Sukhi Karon, E Mora Sada Rahe Jana. Krishna is my life and soul. Krishna is the treasure of my life. Indeed, Krishna is the very life of my life. I therefore keep him always in my heart and try to please him by rendering service. That is my constant meditation. Kanta Seva Sukha Pura Sangama Haite Sumadura Tate Saksi Lakshmi Thakurani Narayana Riddhi Stiti Tabu Pada Sevaya Mati Seva Kari Dasi Abhimani. Service to my lover is the home of my happiness and is more sweet than direct union with him. The goddess of fortune is evidence of this, for though she constantly lives on the heart of Narayan, she wants to render service to his lotus feet. She therefore considers herself a maidservant and serves him constantly. E Radhara Vachana Vishuddha Prema Lakshan Ashvadaye Shri Gora Raya Bhave Mana Nahi Stira Satvika Vyapi Sharira Mana Deha Dharana Nayaya. These statements by Srimati Radharani show the symptoms of pure love that Krishna tasted, for Krishna, tasted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In that ecstatic love, his mind was unsteady. Transformations of transcendental love spread throughout his entire body, and he could not sustain his body and mind. Prajara Vishuddha Prema Yena Jambu Nadi Hema Atma Sukhada Yahan Nahi Ganda Se Prema Jana Te Loke Prabhu Kaila E Shloke E Mata. The pure devotional service in Vrindavan is like the golden particles of the river Jambu. In Vrindavan, there is not a trace of personal sense gratification. It is to advertise such pure love in this material world that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had written this previous verse, and explained its meaning. This is referred to the 8th verse of Shikshastra. Emata Mahaprabhu Baba Vishtahaya Pralapa Kalila Tat Shlokapadiya. Thus, overwhelmed by ecstatic love, he spoke like a madman and recited suitable verses. Purve Asta Shloka Kari Loka Shiksha Dila Se Ashta Shlokara Arta Apane Ashvadila. The Lord had formerly composed these 8 verses to teach people in general. Now he personally tasted the meaning of these verses, which are called the Shikshastra. Prabhuda Shikshastaka Shloka Ye Pade Shune Krishna Prema Bhakti Tada Bade Dina Dine. If anyone recites or hears these 8 verses of instruction by Lord Chaitanya, his ecstatic love and devotion for Krishna increases day by day. Yajya Piha Prabhu Koti Samudra Gambira Nana Bhave Chandrodaya Hyena Astira. Although Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is as deep and grave as millions of oceans, when the moon of his various emotions arises and he becomes restless. Ye Shloka Jaya Deva Bhagavata Raya Nataka Ye Ara Karnam Rite Se Bhave Shloka Korila Patina Se Bhava Vesha Korina Ashvadina. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu read the verses of Jayadev's Gita Govinda, of Srimad Bhagavatam and Ramananda Roy's Jagannath Ballava Nataka and Bilba Mangal Dukur's Krishna Karnamriti, he was overwhelmed by various ecstatic symptoms of those verses. He thus tasted their purports. Dwadasa Vatsara Aiche Dasa Ratri Dine Krishna Rasa Ashvadaya Dui Bandhu Sane. For 12 years, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remained in that state day and night. With his two friends, he tasted the meaning of those verses, which consist of nothing but the transcendental bliss and mellows of Krishna consciousness. Se Sabha Lila Rase Apane Ananta Sahasra Vadane Varni Nahi Pana Anta. Even Ananta Deva, who has thousands of mouths, could not reach the end of describing the transcendental bliss of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Jiva Chudra Buddhi Kon Taha Pade Varnite Tada Eka Kana Sparshi Apana Shodite. How could an ordinary living being with very little intelligence describe such pastimes? Nevertheless, I'm trying to touch but a particle of just to rectify myself. Yatta Chesta Yatta Pralapa Nahi Paravara Se Sabha Varnite Granta Haya Suvistara. There's no limit to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's activities and his words of madness. Thus describing them would greatly increase the size of this book. Vrindavan Dasa Pratama Ye Lila Varnila Se Sabha Lilara Ami Sutra Matra Kaila. Whatever pastimes Vrindavan Das Thakur has first described, I have merely summarized. Tanra Taktva Avishesha Sangchepe Kahila Lilara Bahulaye Granta Tatapi Badila. I've only briefly described the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, not described by Vrindavan Das Thakur. Nevertheless, because these are so numerous, the size of this book has increased. Attai Eva Se Sabha Lila Na Pare Varni Bare Samapi Karilun Lilake Kare Namaskare. It is impossible to describe all the pastimes elaborately. I shall therefore end this description and offer them my respectful obeisances. What I have described gives merely an indication, but by following this indication, one may obtain a taste of all the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I cannot understand the very deep, meaningful pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. My intelligence cannot penetrate them, therefore I could not properly describe them. After offering my respectful obeisances to all my Vaishnava readers, I shall therefore end this description of the characteristics of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The sky is unlimited, but many birds fly higher and higher according to their own abilities. The pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are like the unlimited sky. How then can an ordinary living being describe them all? I have tried to describe them as far as my intelligence allows, as if trying to touch a drop in the midst of the great ocean. Vrindavan Das Thakur is Lord Nityananda's favorite devotee, therefore he is the original Vasudeva in describing the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Purport: Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that all writers after Vrindavan Das Thakur are pure devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and who tried to describe the Lord's activities are to be considered like Vyas. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is the original Vyas in describing Chaitanya Leela, and all others who follow in his footsteps by describing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes are also to be called Vyas. The bona fide spiritual master is called Vyas because he is a representative of Vyas. Worshipping the birthday of such a spiritual master is called Vyas Puja. Although Vrindavan Das Thakur has within his jurisdiction the full store of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, he left aside most of them, and described but a small portion. What I have described was left aside by Vrindavan Das, but although he could not describe these pastimes, he gave us a synopsis. In his book called Chaitanya Mangal, he has described these pastimes in many places. I request my readers to hear that book, for that is the best evidence. I have described the pastimes very briefly, for it is impossible for me to describe them in full. In the future, however, Vedavyas will describe them elaborately. In the Chaitanya Mangal, Vrindavan Das Thakur has stated in many places the factual truth that in the future, Vyasadeva will describe the Lord's pastimes elaborately. The statement in this, the unlimited pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be described by Vyasadeva in the future. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that these statements indicate that in the future, other representatives of Vyasadeva will elaborately describe Lord Chaitanya's pastime. The purport is that any pure devotee in the disciplic succession who describes the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is confirmed to be a representative of Vyas. The ocean of nectarine pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like ocean of milk. According to his thirst, Vrindavan Das filled his pitcher and drank from that ocean. Whatever remnants of milk Vrindavan Das Thakur has given me are sufficient to fill my belly. Now my thirst is completely satiated. I am a very insignificant living being, like a small red-beaked bird, such as bird drinks the water of the sea to quench his thirst. So I have touched only a drop of the ocean of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. From this example, you may all understand how expansive are the pastimes. I infer that I have written, "It is false understanding, for my body is like a wooden doll. I am old and troubled and invalid and almost blind by death. My hands tremble and my mind and intelligence are..." Can you hear me? I hope it's not drowned out by that. I am infected by so many diseases, and I can neither properly walk nor properly sit. If they could move the mridanga to the other side. I'm always exhausted by 5 kinds of diseases. I may die at any time of the day or night. I have previously given account of my inabilities. Now, hear the reason why nevertheless I still write. I am writing this book by the mercy of the lotus feet of my Sri Govinda Dev, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda, Advaita Acharya, and other devotees, and the readers of this book, as well as Sarup Damodar Goswami, who is my spiritual master, and Sri Jiva Goswami. I've also been specifically favored by another Supreme Personality. Srimadan Mohan, deity of Vrindavan, has given the order that is making me write. Although this should not be disclosed, I disclose it because I'm unable to remain silent. If I did not disclose this fact, it would be guilty of ingratitude. Therefore, my dear readers, please do not consider me too proud and be angry at me. It is because I've offered my prayers to the lotus feet of all of you that whatever I have written about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has been possible. Now let me repeat all the pastimes of Anshulila, for if I do so, I shall taste these pastimes again. Jai, I'm going to stop there because I'm tired, and that'll be a whole other chapter. I didn't say